Welcome back to Tax Tank Tutorials. In this tutorial, we are going to show you how to automate your transaction allocations. First, we need to run through how rules and bank feeds work. Rules are a fantastic option for automating the allocation of recurring transactions or transfers. For example, you can create rules for monthly interest payments, mortgage repayments, or frequent expenses like mobile bills, fuel, coffees, and any personal transaction. Rules can be created and edited directly from a bank transaction line or the Bank Rules tab. To create a rule from the transaction line, select the Create Rule button. Choose the rule type, either an expense rule, income rule, or transfer rule. Then provide a unique name before setting your rule conditions. Rule conditions can be based on the transaction amount or the description. If you choose the transaction amount, you can set conditions such as equal to, greater than, or less than the bank amount. If you opt to use the description either with the amount condition or independently, you can set conditions like equal to, contains, or starts with the description entered in the value field. It's important to edit the description to remove any references to dates or transaction details that may not remain constant. For example, if you choose contains, you should adjust the rule description to match only the portion of the bank transaction description that's expected to recur. Then select whether all conditions must be met or just one. You can also add more conditions or delete if you only need one, for example, a description. Finally, for income and expense rules, choose the tank to complete the fields just as you would during allocation. Alternatively, for transfer rules, select the associated bank account. The Auto Allocate tick box is located at the top of the pop-up. Before turning on this feature, we recommend checking your rule conditions first to make sure the right transactions are being triggered. Once you're happy with the rule, select Edit from a bank transaction or from the Rules tab, tick the Auto Allocate box and then Save. As soon as you save, we will automatically allocate all triggered transactions for that rule and show a notification to keep you in the loop. Before we finish up, let's touch on the split feature and when to use it. In Tax Tank, you can create multiple rules for one bank transaction. This is handy if you need to split an expense, for example, an interest expense to allocate it to multiple properties or a portion for personal use. Each split will require its own bank rule and must be entered as a percentage. It's also important to ensure the split rules total 100%. Otherwise, any unallocated percentage will remain in the Reconcile tab. All rules can be edited at any time, and you can easily check all auto-allocated transactions from the Account Transaction tab using the toggle switch. If needed, you can search and undo bank transactions in bulk to reallocate. That brings us to the end of this tutorial. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out or explore our support articles and videos for further assistance.